Dear law student, I am going to share with you the source from which I learned the most in law school, and it is not what you think. My name is Marco Brown. I own Brown Family Law in Salt Lake City, Utah. I did not learn the most in law school from professors. I did not learn the most in law school from law books or my classes or anything like that, okay? Not clinics, nothing. What I learned the most in law school from was law review articles, okay? So you have a subscription to, I can't even remember what it's called now, but essentially every law review in the United States, you can just go on there and get PDFs and download them and read them. For whatever reason, I was a masochist my 1L year. I would do these, I'd prepare for class, but I would get bored with that because contracts is boring. Civ Pro is boring, right? And I just decided I'm going to read some law review articles on things that interested me. So I did. I started reading these things. And law and religion, religious freedom, First Amendment, really interested me. So I started reading all the law reviews I could. I remember particularly, I ran across a guy named Mike McConnell, who was a professor at the University of Chicago and then at the University of Utah. And then he was a federal judge on the 10th Circuit, and now he professes at Stanford. I read everything that man ever wrote. Every law review article he ever wrote. They were incredible. I learned so much from those, just from those. And then I would read Lawrence Tribe and I'd read everybody else I could on these subjects. And it really expanded my mind. It really taught me how not only lawyers think, but lawyers who knew stuff think. I mean, these were like the cream of the crop. These were people who had argued in front of the Supreme Court, okay? These were not your low-level kind of bureaucrat law professors, okay? These were like the best. And to learn from them was incredible. By the end of law school, I had read so much. I knew more than probably all but like maybe 100 or 200 people in the United States on the First Amendment religion clauses because I just read so much. And that one thing allowed me to think like a lawyer at a very high level and then translate that into being a lawyer when I started clerking for judges and then when I became a litigator. So that's where I learned most everything in law school. My classes, kind of, sort of, professors, yeah, it was really sitting down and reading the law review articles I wanted to that just like set my brain on fire and allowed me to think, okay, how do these people think about the law and emulate that. Learned so much from that. So maybe that works for you, maybe that doesn't. That was personally how I learned in law school and the source from which I learned the most. Okay, until next time, I appreciate it.